Hi everyone, it's Wendy. I'm going to be participating in the open collaboration which has the hashtag 2022 Collage Challenge, and it's hosted by Leigh's Art Studio and Art and Junk Journals with Julie here on YouTube. A couple of Aussie gals. Okay, so I think this is going to be fun. We've got prompts, and every month Leigh and Julie are going to be taking it in turns to roll a dice to pick out one of the prompts out of their 8 groups. So it should be rather exciting because you won't be doubling up on anything either, which I really like. So I'm a little bit late with February because I've only kind of like just found out about it. Okay, the first prompt is for style, which is shabby chic, and I thought, oh, what is that? Like, I know what shabby chic is, but I don't actually think that I've called anything that I've done shabby chic. It's been more vintage or grunge or something like that. So shabby chic's going to be different for me. And over here it says shabby chic, frilly, pretty, lace, real or printed. So I got out a couple of pieces of lace that I can put down on my page, and then the theme is story time using kids books. So I got this picture here. This is Little Red Riding Hood, but it's from a really old, the classic fairy tale book. And oh my goodness, I've had a read of this, and back in the day the fairy tales were pretty scary, I think, for the kids. Anyway, I grabbed that picture because I thought, oh, I'm going to need something with a little pop of colour, and I thought her little red cape has got a pop of colour. And then the colour green or teal. Now I've got 2 of my paints here. This one's Tropical Waters from Kaiser Colour, and this one here is Turquoise from Montmartre. Now I think they're the closest. This one here, Tropical Water, I think would be the closest to teal that I have, but I grabbed both of those out to see which one I can use. I'm not going to go and buy a teal. Okay, and the paper is textured, embossed, shiny or metallic. So I grabbed some of my little embossed papers here that I thought would look okay. This one's like a wired fence one. This one here is good because further on down it says shape, square, rectangle or oblong. So that's square embossed paper. That's just a lovely pattern paper, a little strip of flowers and another strip of flowers and just another patterned strip of paper. So that covers my paper, the textured part anyway. And oh, the focal, a person. Okay, well I'm using Little Red Riding Hood as my focal as well as my story time, so I hope that's okay. And then you've got to make marks, dots, dashes or patterns, and the shape is square, rectangle or oblong. So I have got some other scrap pieces of rectangle shapes here, and I've also got these little ones. I done a heap of die cutting the other day, and they were the little pieces I was going to throw away, and then I thought, oh no, I'll keep them for something, so I thought I might use some of them. And I've also got a frame that I die cut that I'm thinking somehow to use on there because it's rectangle as well. And then I also grabbed this that I die cut the other day and thought maybe we can, which way does that go up? I don't know, I think it goes up that way, doesn't it? Maybe I can kind of like put that on there somehow. I don't know, we'll just see. And then the bonus or swap is scrapbook paper, stationery, digitals or computer paper, which I don't know, I think I'll use those. I didn't get anything, I didn't get any actual scrapbooking paper out or anything. Okay, and it says you can swap out 2 of the items with items from swap list or just add to collage. So you can use those as a bonus or swap them out. Create a collage in whatever book or journal you like using the prompts. Can add anything you need to finish the collage. Well, that's lovely, isn't it? Okay, and use the hashtag, if you want to participate, use the hashtag 2022 Collage Challenge. So Julie rolled the dice for the February prompts, and Leigh is going to roll the dice for March, and then they'll just alternate their dice rolling. Okay, so I think this is going to be rather exciting. Alright, and I will leave Julie and Leigh's links down in my description box too. Alright, so let's get started and see what I can do with this. We shall just put everything, oh, and I also got out, I haven't used my chipboard pieces for ages, so I got these out because they're little squares with flowers in them, and I'm thinking shabby chic, yeah, maybe. And I got some leaves out. And I also got out some chipboard words that say amazing, blessed and grateful. So not sure if what I'm going to do with them or if I'm ever going to use them. But they said you could add anything else to your page. So what I thought first is I'm going to try, I've been wanting to do it for ages and just not succeeding. I'm going to try the collage based on Martyrs from Merrimy Small Arts. Is that it? Merrimy Small Art on YouTube, I think that's right. And try and like build it all up and then cover it all with gesso except for that image. I'm not sure how I'll go. I'd have to do that separate, I think, that frame, if I wanted to use that. And then you cover it all with gesso and then start bringing in your colour, hopefully. Okay, guys. Alright, so to put it down, I think I'm just going to use a tacky glue, okay, just to get this down on my page. I would use a thick gel medium, but I don't want to. I'll just see how this goes. Trial and error. Okay, so I'm just going to really build up the layers on my page first. I haven't gessoed my page either. I've just got it plain. And let's just see how I go with this. And I've got a rag to wipe that glue off my fingers. Okay, so I'm thinking like squares and rectangles. So I'll grab a pair of scissors and I'll just start layering this down somehow without just gluing it on first. I've got to use squares. I think that side there might be a bit better. Okay. And maybe put in a couple of embossed flower papers. Okay, and what else? I'm liking that so far. That looks pretty cool. Maybe another one. That's a different kind of flower. So I have got quite a bit of texture going on there at the moment. Yeah. Okay, and maybe we can put that one just under there. Okay, so that is quite a bit of texture on that page with the embossed things. Alright, I'm going to get that down. So just start gluing this on, I think. I think I do want some more under that there, just to bring that up a bit. So I'll just snip that down a bit. And we'll put that one down there. So all our lovely rain went. Oh, it was just heavenly while we had it here. And maybe just under that there. Okay, so we can see the rectangles on there, and we'll put this down like in this corner. Oh, it looks lovely. It's all nice and textured, all different textures on there. Okay, got some glue stuck there. Now, these ones here, let's have a look. Oh, I like that. I've only got one more left though, so maybe, I don't know, and something different up here. Okay, I like that so far. Now I'm thinking my picture might just go right here in the centre, and we'll have her framed somehow. So, do I want that little lock and key on there? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. And I've still got some of these, which they're going to be painted white, so it doesn't matter if they're grey to start with, because I'm going to paint this all white. I really got no idea why I am adding them down here, but I don't know, just kind of like came to me to put them down like that. So we will do, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there, and maybe 1, 2, maybe 3 up there, just for it to look a little different. Okay. Alright, that is totally different from what I would normally do. but I'm going to go for it. So what I might do, I'm going to paint that white, but I think, and just have that as a little frame. I better just cut that down, just because I've got to take that top part off anyway. Okay. Alright, so I've cut my picture down for my frame, which I'm going to kind of like sit somewhere on here. And I want to paint that white too, because I want to paint it a different colour. So I'll just put my picture up there. And I think I'm going to just glue the rest of those down on there, because I do like the way that is so far. What side do these get glued? It doesn't really matter, does it? Because then I can just let them all dry. One, two. I let it all dry before I come into gesso it. Okay guys, right, so I've got that one there, and I will put these little leaves on. I'll just put that there, and hopefully this is the first time I've used this tacky glue too. So it'll be a good test to see what it's like on in a mixed media piece, in a mixed media collage piece I should say. Okay, so I like those up there, but I might actually just space those other ones out. So I'll just put that there. And that one there. And that one there. Now these ones, well, what I could do is kind of like bring them in like this at the bottom, because then that kind of like frames the whole lot, doesn't it? Okay, so how's that look? Alright, so they're not going to be really that noticeable. They might be, because I can outline them and make them a little bit darker. So I will do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and put the last one down there. I think a couple of those are a little bit crooked, but that's okay. Okay, that one there. So I'll just move those around a bit. Alright. Oh, okay, cool. Looks cool. So I'm going to actually let all that glue dry before I carry on. While I wait for this to dry, I was just thinking, I hadn't used any of the last piece of embossed paper that I had, so I cut out a piece here so that I could actually back my focal image onto it. So that's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to just glue this one down here. So now I just really have to work out where I want my focal. So that's going to be a different colour. That will most probably be a teal, the teal that we have to use, because it's like a pastel-y green now. So do I want it there, or do I want it down a little bit more? I see if I have it here, I can still pick up some of the different textured pattern there. I might do that. Yep, I do like that, so I shall do it. Put a bit of glue on here, and then that can all dry together. More or less be around about the centre of my page for the focal, which is fine by me. And then like down here I can actually like put one of the little words on or something that says that's blessed, and we've got grateful or amazing. So I can use one of those. Okay, and now I will be back when this all dries, guys. Alrighty, I'm back. Oh, pardon me, I just had lunch. Got the hiccups. That dried really well, and I'm really, oh, pardon me, oh, don't tell me I'm going to have the hiccups now. Might have ate too fast. Oh, pardon me. What was I going to say? Okay, I'm really impressed with that tacky glue, because it's real, pardon me, it's really glued them down. So what I'm going to do now is get my gesso and get a brush. I didn't do that window frame, but I will do that now. So, and I'm just going to start painting everything with a coat of white gesso. Guys, my page is all dry, yay. I do need, gonna add just a little bit of water in with these paints. What? Just to, oh, and that was way too much for that one, but okay, I'll do it. Right, so what I thought, I'm going to make this one darker. And I'm doing it on this side because I am going to put paint down on here, so it doesn't worry me if I get a little bit on my okay, I'll let that dry. Right. Okay. So let's just start putting a bit of paint just in random places. I did get a little bit of glue in those holes there, and I dug them out with a with my pick. Okay, so alright. Oh, this is scary. The picture's going to go on here, so I think I want to spray that just to make it a bit more watery, but I don't know if my spray bottle's going to work. Yep, it is. Okay, let's just spray that a little bit more and push it around a bit. And I've got a paper towel here so that I can just soak a bit up as well and make it even a bit more textured somehow. Okay. So I'm using the, what was it? Tropical Waters for my teal colour. Okay. This is fun and I really like, oh, I like how that's going. I hope that looks shabby chic. I'll get there. I think the main thing at the moment is I am really enjoying just this. And I don't think I'll be using that lighter colour now that I think of it. So what I'm doing, just randomly putting a bit of paint everywhere, not everywhere, just in certain spots, like over here. I'm just going to grab another paper towel. I had them here somewhere. There they are. Because it's the other one just got soaked, and I really because this is a patterned paper towel too, so I think that might be. Ooh, that is really different, isn't it? Okay, so let me just test. Bring my water over here. I'll just test my picture. Oh, okay, I think that's too dark, but I also want to darken up like around the edges on some of these, so what I might do is just grab a little bit more of my gesso. I've got a dry brush here, so with this one I think I'm just going to grab some gesso and just put some on this here. Oh, that's better. Just brush it on lightly. Oh, that was a bit too heavy-handed, wasn't it? Okay, let me have a look. Okay, that's a bit better. I got paint on it. Oh no. Oh no, that's alright. You won't see that. Okay, alright, I like that. That looks pretty cool. That does. So, I'm going to dry this up now, guys, just because it will get lighter. And I will be back when I've done that. Okay, I gave that a dry. Now, I think the other thing, one of the other prompts is dot, dashes and patterns. So they're marks. But what I was also thinking, I want to kind of like highlight some of the rectangles that I've got on my page. So I'm going to use a my black Stabilo All, and maybe just water it down a bit. But I was also thinking to finish it off, I want to bring out some of the patterns in the textured paper. So I did get out my Inca Gold as well. Alright, I'll just do this first, okay? So I'm just going to go around some of these and just see what it looks like, because if I don't like it, I can always just paint over it with gesso and start again with the colour. That looks pretty cool. Yeah, I'll keep this, I'll just leave that out to the side for the minute. Right, so I want to do that here too, around this big rectangle. Okay, it's coming along. So now just a little bit more, but I'm not going to go around all of these ones, but I do want to, I do want to sort of border it, so down there and down here. Okay, I do like that. Maybe not there, I don't think there. Maybe just here. Okay, let's just do that. Okay, so far so good. Now I'm just thinking, do I need to go around the edges of my frame? And I think I do, but I think I will just use black ink if I can find one. I don't know what I've done with it. Okay, distress ink, there it is. Okay, so just on my frame, I'm just going to edge that with my distress ink. That's cool. That's made that a bit darker. And I can glue that down now, my frame to my picture, which I will do. Okay, that looks pretty cool, that up there. I'm going to get a bit more gesso. I'll just use your finger, Wendy. Okay. And I'm going to get my dry paintbrush again and put a little paint on it and just do some flicking motions if I can. I'm not sure how to do this. So I was thinking that this actually, oh it does a little bit, might bring out some of the patterns in the paper. So yeah, you can see that there. Okay, I could keep doing this all day because I'm really enjoying myself for a start. So I'm going to stop and completely finish that up. So just let me, I'm going to put some double-sided tape on this just to pop it up a little bit more. Better not put it on there in case I get paint on it. So double-sided tape just to pop that up a little bit more. Okay, I like that a lot better because I've got my pop a little colour in the centre, or more or less in the centre, but the frame is darker now too than the outsides. Oh, okay, I'm liking that. Right, so let me just put this on. This was so much fun. Thank you, Julie and Leigh, for starting this challenge. I think I'm going to really enjoy this. Something a little bit different from everything else. Okay, so we've got that. Now I forgot. I don't think I'll use this now because I really just like the colours in that. The dark and the light. Oh yeah, and the bit of black as well. So I won't use the Inca Gold, but what, I had those words somewhere, guys, didn't I? Those little chipboard words that I wanted to use. What did I do with them? Threw them away. Okay. So I didn't colour these. I didn't colour them at all, but I don't think I am, to tell you the truth. And I'm going to actually put that blessed or grateful. I was going to put it off. No, I think I'll leave it centered. So grateful, blessed. I think I like grateful better. It's a bit longer. Alright, so I'm just going to put some glue on the back of that one. I might just have to wipe up a tad bit of this glue. And I've actually filled up these holes again, so I'm just going to get my little pokey tool and just go in and scrape out some of the glue in between these little pieces there that I managed to squash the glue into. Okay, I know it dries clear, but still. Okay, alright, that's it guys, I think. Oh no, the marks. I didn't use dots, dashes or patterns. Okay, so dots, dashes or patterns. I am going to grab a white, okay, there we go. Pen. So some dots, dashes and patterns. I might just put a few little dots around the place. Hey, oh, that looks so cool, guys. Alright, I'm going to call that finished because I've had enough. It's about cup of tea time for me, or cup of coffee time for me. Okay, so to me, that's my shabby chic. I could also like run around here with a bit of white. So that looks pretty cool too. Just to give them a bit more detail. Okay, and I'm thinking maybe I should have put a bit more black on here, but I think it'd be too much dark on there then. Okay, I'm going to leave it as it is, guys, because I'm really happy with that. Maybe a bit round here too, just some squiggly lines. Or dots, dashes, or whatever, what have you. Okay, that's it. Okay. Alright, that's my collage done for February for the hashtag 2020 open collaboration with the co-hosts Leigh from Leigh's Art Studio and Julie from Art and Junction Journals. Okay, and that's my page. Oh, I like it. Little pop of colour. So the style was shabby chic. The theme was story time, which is Little Red Riding Hood. The story from there. It had to be like kids' book. The colour was teal. I done my best for the colour, guys. It's tropical water, but close enough to teal for me. Paper was textured or embossed, shiny or metallic. So I used embossed papers under here. And the shabby chic with the lace, and a focal was a person, so I've made her Little Red Riding Hood my focal. Then marks, dots, dashes and patterns, so I've put in a few dots and done a bit of scribbling for the dashes. The shape square, rectangle, oblong, so I've done that, made all my papers or the little chipboard pieces rectangle or square, and that was it. Okay, so thank you so very much. I hope you enjoyed that. Oh, I do like it. Looks so pretty. Okay, thanks everyone. Thanks for watching, and I'll leave Leigh and Julie's link down in my description, as I said earlier. Okay? Alright, thanks. You all have a great day, and I will catch you later. Bye-bye, guys.